Should have brought in my digital drum set from when I was a kid.
Oh, come on. You won that on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
You flipped the fucking quarters off your ankle.
I ended up watching that video yesterday, too, and I noticed one thing.
Oh?
You were not happy when they gave the basketball hoop.
No, you know what happened to that?
You didn't give a fuck that they just gave to me, I'm like, little kid wins a basketball hoop. That's kind of cool. Sam's fucking reaction was horrendous.
Because they used to give kids Jeffrey dollars.
Oh, man.
And I wanted Jeffrey dollars.
Toys R Us.
Yeah. I didn't want to. What am I going to do with the basketball hoop? Not get a basket in there?
You got shitty prizes, by the way.
And
what was the first one? What did you win? A trip to fucking Vermont?
I'm from New York. Why would you give me a trip to Vermont?
Smuggler's Notch.
Who cares?
Smuggler's Notch.
Smuggler's Notch.
I wasn't interested.
And I finally watched the whole thing. I have a few more observations.
You did?
What was the lady's name that
Summer Sanders.
Summer Sanders hated that she was the host of that show.
Really?
She couldn't make it more obvious.
She loved touching you, though.
Yeah, she fucking
all the
hated
kids.
that she was the host of that show.
Why do you say that?
You could just tell.
Look at Sam. Look at little Sammy Roberts.
Sam just posted this on his YouTube channel.
It's
not
hilarious.
Sam.
Figure it out.
It's called Figure It Out. Sam was on it.
Do you know how old I was in that clip? Did you see when I said it?
You were 20. No?
14.
Yeah.
You look like you're 10.
I know, if that.
You look 10. If that.
But she fucking hated hosting the show.
What did she go on to do?
Well, she was a gold medalist.
Yeah.
In what?
Swimming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
did this, and then she did a show on NBC about basketball, some NBA show.
You know, Michelle Trachtenberg was also in Pete and Pete.
And Harriet
and Harriet the Spy.
And then Celebrity Apprentice, Summer Sanders.
I hated your ridiculously confident wave to the audience, too. It drove me
You,
nuts.
yeah,
they announce you, and you're just like,
kid.
hey, like you're Don Rickles going out on the Tonight Show.
And you're mugging for the camera.
Right.
And stuff.
Who are they all here to see, everybody?
Your confident wave drove me nuts.
Did you have braces?
Yeah.
Okay. All the features. What a goofy little fuck.
Wait till you see my talent, everybody.
Oh,
Hello.
boy. What a who gives a shit talent.
Did you have braces?
No.
Yeah, rich kids got the braces.
No, everybody had braces.
I didn't get braces, and look, they're still fucking
just
crooked.
had a deal.
What? I don't know. Maybe
to this day they're still
when you
fucking
guys were
crooked.
growing up,
Oh, back in the day.
yeah, I
No,
mean,
my family just ignored we might have crooked teeth in our family.
in this
It
era,
was too much of an expense.
Who
most
knew
kids
she'd
had
grow up
braces.
to be a fucking babe? You did? Yeah. Oh. Wow.
All right.
Yeah, Michelle Trachtenberg.
She's a fucking incredibly hot now.
I know.
Fucking sick. I saw her over at the Time Warner building once.
Right.
Fucking smoking.
Yeah.
And Lori Beth Denberg, too.
Who? Who?
The big fat girl from All That.
Oh, she is fucking
What is she doing now?
big.
She's a very fat actress.
Oh, she does things, though?
Not really.
Not really.
She was
And
in
then, of course,
Dodgeball as the very fat girl.
She's in an episode of Workaholics.
And Little
She
Pete.
played a very fat girl.
Yeah, yeah.
What's Little Pete doing these days?
He's texting me because he saw that I tweeted the link.
Who's Little Pete?
From Pete and Pete.
Danny Tamborelli.
Who? From Pete and Pete.
The
kid with
redheaded
red
kid
hair?
right here.
You
Oh,
never
he's
watched-
actually doing stuff?
No, he's like
texting Sam.
He texted me.
Texting Sam.
Why?
Because
Look,
he
see
saw
that
that I
kid?
posted this on Twitter.
But he's not in the business?
I guess he does Pete and Pete reunions. He does sketch comedy.
I've seen him on Funny or Die. I saw
Yeah,
that
that was
fucking
funny.
Pete and Pete reunion thing, which was pretty funny.
Very funny.
You know, he's heading towards an appearance on the after show next week. So,
Wow.
you know,
Getting some Pete and Pete fucking, some Pete and Pete heat.
yeah.
Right.
What about Big Pete?
Big Pete's done a couple things.
Yeah, he's actually, he's
But I mean, are you going to get him on your show? You think you could get him?
I don't have a relationship with Big Pete. Only Little Pete.
Well, maybe Little Pete could turn you on to Big Pete.
I would love to hang out with the Petes.
Both Petes.
Yeah.
Both Pete's?
And Artie,
Yeah.
a.k.a. The Wiz.
The Wiz from fucking. He's the Wiz from fucking Seinfeld.
Of course.
I'm the Wiz.
Endless Mike.
All right, we got a break. We do have to break.
Yeah.
Figure it out when Sam Roberts, this show Figure It Out, Sam Roberts posted it on his YouTube
It's on
channel.
our Facebook, too.
And on our Facebook page, which is Opie and Anthony. Like us.
You look lost.
I was nervous.
When you're not nervously mugging for the camera, you're just kind of staring off and looking around the studio.
You look at Summer a few times like, help me.
Yeah, I like that where it's like,
I don't know how to answer this question. Help me.
yeah, you see
help
that?
me.
You kind of look up like, is that a yes or a no?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
I don't know.
You know I don't like to
And
admit
you said
when
no
I
to
don't know
leg.
something.
Yeah.
You said no to legs, and that threw off the judges. See, I just want to let you know.
that was so stupid.
I just want to let you know I saw the whole thing.
That was so stupid.
Because they go, does it have something to do with legs? And you said no. And I'm like, well, that's going to fuck everybody up.
Your feet are at the end of your fucking legs.
Right, the foot is part of the legs.
It goes leg, ankle, foot.
No, I understand technically
because nobody would have said, does it have something to do with your foot after you said no to leg?
Right, you threw them off.
Threw them all off. They were never going to get it after that.
The clues are the worst, maybe the worst clues in the history of game shows that they gave these people.
Terrible.
Horrible clues. There's no way. Except for that one fucking charade brigade asshole who just ran out and started pointing at his ankle. That's not a clue, that's a giveaway.
That was dumb.
They completely gave it away there, yes.
Yeah.
And the quarter after?
You got it.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah,
because
all the clocks are set for a quarter after.
And the first clue where the power is going in and out, the lights are flicking off and on. Flick.
That was so stupid. Those
Worst
were
clue.
horrible.
Those clocks just came in on the Clue Express.
Did you guys ever go to Smuggler's Notch?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. We
Politics of contraband.
But
Smuggler's Notch.
I went in the summer, though, because I don't like skiing.
Oh, my God.
Mountain boarding.
You have giant feet. You would do well with skis.
Yeah, but they point out.
Yeah, they do. He's constantly slowing down
No.
on skis.
Snow plowing.
Yeah.
It's taking me 2 weeks to get down the bunny hill. I don't understand.
Oh, I love skiing.
Oh, she's touching you there.
Loves-
Oh, look, there he is. Look, he looked all disappointed with the basketball hoop.
I would have loved that.
You want to know what happened
At
to
14, I would have been, holy fuck, they just gave me a brand new basketball hoop. Nice.
that? That thing got sold and the money used for wrestling toys.
I
Look
figured
at him,
as
though.
much.
Oh, he's 14, and he's a fucking baby. He couldn't slam dunk a hamper. Never mind a fucking basketball, a regulation basketball
But kids
hoop.
just like playing hoops in their driveway. If you live in the suburbs, right?
Not young Sam Roberts.
Of course.
Did you hear me saying
Jeffrey Bucks?
After this, I started using human growth hormone to get to a normal size.
You did?
Yeah.
And that worked out for you?
Yeah, I had to use it for like
Turned
3
you black,
years.
though.
Maybe.
Wait, are you kidding?
No.
That
3
explains
years.
everything.
Explains what?
The fucking giant bone structures.
Artificial growth.
That surprised me when I heard it because Sam is notoriously against like taking Tylenol or any sort of medication when he's sick.
What would you have looked like now had you not taken the growth hormone?
The doctor didn't think I would pass 5 feet tall.
Oh, my God. Wow.
You're kidding.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
That's why you got the
give me the juice.
the bone structures.
You think it blackened me up a little
It
bit?
blackened you up.
It's not bad.
Wait a minute. You had a problem for real growing?
Yeah, I took human growth hormone injections every day for 3.5 years.
Holy fuck.
3.5 years. Did
And
it
they-
work out? Did you get hair around your pee-pee?
Let me check.
Were you that small growing up?
Yeah, dude, I was
Look at him.
14 years old.
He's
in this
14
clip.
there.
Yeah,
he
but-
looks 8.
That's about what I looked like at 14.
Maybe you needed some human growth hormones.
I'm starting to think that.
Jesus.
I was 5'2" in 10th grade. 5'2", 91 pounds. I say it a million times to people. Because I remember when they did my stats, I went home and I was depressed, and I cried to my mom that the only people smaller than me are the Asians. I said that. I did go home and say that, and then I was really worried I was going to be the shortest kid in class.
Yeah.
This
But then I finally grew. I went 5'6", and then I went 5'10", 5'10 and a half by the time I graduated high school.
They went to the doctor and they do.
Why didn't they just wait a little bit?
Well, they did. We did, but we went to a doctor who was specializing in this stuff, and they do 2 things. I was remembering yesterday after the show. The first thing is they X-ray your hand, and they do a bone age, looking at your bones,
Bonage. A little bonage.
to figure out like kind of where you're at.
Yeah.
And so I was like 4 years behind.
So your bone, it wasn't just you were small, everything.
How tall are you here in this? Figure it out.
Dude, he's a little kid. He looks 8
4'9".
years old. You
Yeah.
look 8 years old.
Yeah, I mean small.
Yeah.
And then they also do a thing. I don't know exactly what they were testing because I was young, but like they
Butthole?
look at your balls.
Oh, whoa. Yeah.
And then they have this like it's like a keychain. And it has what looks like eggs of different sizes lined up, getting bigger and bigger.
And they see how big your...
Yeah, they show you how big your balls are and how big they'd like them to be.
They compare it like
How big they would like them to be.
It's like, you should be this ball, but you're this ball.
That's great.
They're
And
like
he
these,
touches them.
yeah, and then they look at the wooden testicles on a ring. Like an old jail.
That's great.
An
Like
old warden's keys.
right.
Yeah.
The testicle warden.
Yeah.
Wow, and you weren't fucking up to muster on your balls.
No, my balls were way too small.
Aw.
The human growth hormones explain some things.
And it also explains his mom being how she is, very overprotective because he was the little kid for so long.
It explains a lot.
She just expected him to be, he'll always be that little kid.
And I think it might have pushed your bones out just a little bit.
You think?
Like I was until 10th grade, I was the short kid.
Aww.
Like that was my identity.
But you're tall now. How tall are you?
5'9", 5'10".
That's pretty good.
Poor little Sammy.
Yeah, I mean these injections gave me a good 9-10 inches.
Did it give you a good fucking cock?
Look at him. He's fucking, I mean, that's not 14.
No.
That's not a 14-year-old right there.
Did it give you a good cock?
I mean, you can always do better. It definitely gave me a better dick. I mean, because I didn't have a 14-year-old's dick. I wasn't jerking off like 14-year-olds are supposed to jerk off.
Look, there's not a hair to be found on his leg. He's just a fucking...
Can you still do that ankle thing?
Yeah, I can't do it as far anymore, but I can definitely still do it.
That is really fucked up.
Yeah, my ankle still pops. You can all touch my ankle if you want.
No, I don't think we want to do that. No.
Whenever, I mean, like, you don't have to do it now.
You amazed everybody, though.
Danny Tamborelli was like, what the fuck?
He was amazed. And you tweet him. And you've discussed this? Does he remember who you are?
Yeah, I interviewed him a while back randomly,
did?
And it kind of brought up. And then we started following each other on Twitter, and then I tweeted the link, and then he watched it.
And was like, oh, that was you.
Right.
He remembers it?
Yeah, he said that...
That was like 20 years ago, right?
Yeah, like 15 years ago.
Shit.
Not 20.
Oh, come on.
I was joking, but 15 is...
Yeah,
wow,
I mean, if I was 14...
Fuck, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he said that they were really bad. He said he thinks that the judges might have just wanted to send me to Smuggler's Notch because he said their guesses were horrible.
They were terrible.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing about the show that drove me nuts. They took way too long to show something really cool.
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute clip, right?
Yeah.
On your YouTube channel, and the last 30 seconds is where that's the payoff.
Right. And they don't have time to do the payoff because
Barely,
they don't have time to
you're
ask
pretty
questions.
much finally doing the payoff as credits are rolling.
Yeah.
They ran out of show.
Like they should be doing 5 minutes of me just popping quarters.
Right. You should be trying to get it into like a container or something.
They could have fooled around with it a little bit, but they didn't have any time.
I got so pissed after that. Speaking of the container, I tried out for Letterman. Yeah. I'm surprised I even talked to Justin Stengel because I hated Letterman for so long.
Stupid human tricks?
Yeah, because I tried out for that, and they said that they loved it, but they wanted me to shoot it into something like a container.
Yeah.
And I practiced for days, for weeks. I couldn't aim it like that. And then they didn't use me, and I was so hurt.
Why didn't you say, yeah, I could do
Sam,
it? You lie.
How old were you? This is what you do. You
14.
just pop it off your ankle without aiming and then go, okay, I got to put the cup right there.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
What's wrong with you?
Why aim it towards something when you could just, pop it over and over again and go, okay, it's consistently landing about right here.
Yeah.
I'd need a big cup. I need like a big wide bowl because it's a little unpredictable.
Wow, Letterman they couldn't figure that out.
No.
That's too bad.
They also said at the time they didn't really want to use kids. They were an adult show.
Well,
that's true.
One of my good friends growing up, a fellow tornado, Harborfields High School, Glenn, he doesn't mind I mention him, from Florida. He was on Letterman.
What?
Yep. And he did a human fucking trick.
What?
What did he do? Who was
he?
He
had this amazing talent where he could get his fucking spit. You ever see these kids?
What?
Where he could do the drool.
Right.
And he would
string of spit.
And he used to hold kids down in school.
Oh, yeah, that was
and then he would make
nightmare.
the drool pretty much like within, I don't know, centimeters of the person's face, and then suck it all back up into his mouth.
Fucking disgusting.
And that dumb trick got him on Letterman.
My shit didn't make it.
Could you try to find that? I would love to see it. I think years ago we actually talked about this and we found the clip online.
Oh, it's actually out there still.
And he used to, if I remember correctly, I haven't thought about this in years, I believe he used to pick up potato chips with his own drool.
Oh, like a frog's tongue?
And I think he pretty much was able to do it from a standing position.
Whew, that's disgusting.
And Letterman said, "Yep, come on down."
No, they said, and they made me do that quarter trick for them, like in the tryouts or whatever.
Yeah,
150 times in one sit. My ankles were sore
because they were trying to figure out what they could do with it.
I've never had the same power in my ankles as I did after that.
You think that blew out your ankle?
It did.
Talent.
He blew out a tendon.
It wore down the fucking thing that caught and then kind of clicked.
Pops, and then he didn't use me.
What?
Fucker. Ruined your career.
I know Glenn listens almost every morning. Glenn, if you're out there, fucking tweet me the link because I wanna show these guys. I know you have it somewhere. Please, thank you.
Damn.
Yeah, but he made it.
Do you know when this was?
Well,
I mean, like 80s, 90s.
yeah, I could tell you off air how long ago it was, if you don't mind.
Was it the CBS days or the NBC days?
Might have been his daytime show. Honestly, I don't know what year. We'll search a little bit during the break. It's not that big of a deal. We'll find it eventually.
But then I started injecting HGH.
Get the fuck. Why are you handing out Les Mis Blu-rays?
Thanks, Roland. But
musicals.
Thanks, but no thanks. Roland came by with beautiful Blu-rays of Les Mis.
Right.
What's his name?
No,
It's
thanks.
really good, though.
No, it's not.
When they go, hello.
When they go, hello. Do they do that? Yeah. I don't know.
All right. We got a break. So, the Friday initiative. We'll see if we can get something.
Yeah,
on
let's
today.
try to get something going.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's get a fake drum set for Sal. That could be good.
Yeah, I want to see Sal fucking tear up the drums.
And if
Dig
we
up
can't-
some pots and shit?
If we can't get any talent, we'll all just sit around and start injecting growth hormone and see what happens.
See what happens.
It does great
Right?
things.
Apparently it does. Look at
I
that.
kind of wish they did that with me.
Yeah, but you
I
got
was way
there.
behind. Yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten there.
I made it just in time.
Did you do you would have had to do the bone fucking thing.
I will bring in
and
pictures.
the ball thing.
Yeah,
the ball thing on the keychain.
I will bring in pictures of what I looked at like at 15. It's not much different than Sam.
Yeah.
I had they found like the growth hormone was not getting distributed properly in my body.
Really? Was
Yeah.
it a pituitary gland problem?
I don't know exactly what it was, but it wasn't getting distributed properly. So that's why they said we got to inject some of this shit into you,
Yeah.
right above your ass, not into your ass.
Wait,
Above.
where they do it? In your hip
You could do it right above the ass,
or in your ass?
in the not in the ass, in the thighs, in the arms, or in the gut.
Oh, in the gut.
That one was bad.
Hey, by the way, I'm gonna use our massive radio audience because there are a lot of stupid human tricks online on YouTube. Someone find it, please. His name's Glenn, and he did a spit trick.
Give the listeners a fucking mission.
Yeah, please. It's drool. It goes all the way down on the floor. I'm not sure if on Letterman he picked something up with it,
Pretty disgusting.
but it absolutely was on Letterman. I want to show these guys. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
When you got in trouble, not fired yet, but like you knew you were in trouble, you still didn't think you were going to get fired?
Nope.
No, why would we? They told us they were just going to look into it and get us back on the air.
Right.
And that's you thought that was going to happen.
We didn't know yet, you know.
Yeah.
Sam, we were #1 in our demo all the way down the East Coast. So I said, there's no way they're going to just fucking, dump the show.
I remember how massive the show was. I was listening.
You were a little listener.
I was in high school, and I was like, if you didn't listen to this show, you weren't like.
Yeah.
Were you a little guy with the growth hormones working?
I was listening to you while injecting HGH.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck. Nice.
Yeah.
I like to know that. And
So you grew your dick listening to us. Your little balls got bigger.
Yeah.
On the little wooden ball ring.
you were able to move all the way to the right side of the ball ring
The
chart.
ball ring.
We are very pleased. He was a German guy, too.
We are very pleased at what is happening to your testicles. Wonderful work.
You want to?
Oh, you were like a little experiment.
Maybe we can make your eyes blue.